Hello everyone, welcome to Yarn Wonders. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to crochet this shell stitch. So this is a pattern in which uses double crochet and single crochet stitches. So you can see these are all double crochet stitches and single crochet stitches. So you'll be alternating double crochet and single crochet stitches to create this pattern. And in this pattern, to make this pattern, I'm going to be using a size 2 cotton yarn and a 2.5 mm crochet hook. Okay, so now let's get right into the pattern. So to make this shell stitch, you will have to chain a multiple of 6 plus 2. I've already done a multiple of 6 plus 2 stitches to the length that I want. Okay, so now into the second stitch, so this is the first chain, this is the second chain. Into the second chain, we have to start a single crochet. So this is the first stitch to start the shell stitch pattern. And now we have to skip 1, 2, and you have to go into this stitch, into the third stitch. So between each stitch, you'll be skipping 2 chains. So into the third stitch, you'll have to do 5 double crochets. This need not be 5. If you want, you can crochet 7, but then the number of stitches, the foundation chain will also change to the according to the number of stitches that you do into this shell. For 5 stitches, it is multiple of 6 plus 2. If you're doing for 7 stitches, you should probably I'll explain how to calculate the foundation chain once I finish the first shell. Okay, so you can see I've done 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, again I'm going to skip 1, 2, and into the third stitch we have to make a single crochet. So this is one shell stitch. So one shell stitch uses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. One shell stitch, you will need 6 foundation chain. So if you will be using, if you are going to do a 7 shell shell stitch, then you have to skip 3 instead of 2. So then you will probably will add 2 more stitches to this, so that is 8. Yes, so if you want to do a shell of 7, you will have to do a multiple of 8. Now I'm just doing a shell of 5, so I'm doing multiple of 6. And now again I have to skip 2. Into the next stitch I'm going to make 1 shell stitch. So this is the pattern throughout the first row. That is, into one stitch you'll be crocheting 5 shells, and into the next one you'll be crocheting a 1 single crochet, and again you'll skip 2 and do the next shell. So between any 2 stitches, that is between the single and the shell, you will do skip 2. Again between this, again you'll have to skip 2 and do 1 more single crochet. Right, again skip 2 and do 1 single crochet. So this is going to be the pattern till the end of the row. I'm going to finish this row, and I'll meet you back when I get to the end of this chain. Right, I've completed the whole row. As you can see, I've skipped 2 stitches in between the shell and the single crochet. Okay, and now into the last stitch we are going to make 1 double crochet. So this is how you end the first row. Into the second row, you'll start with a chain 3, turn your work, and on top of the single crochet that we made, you are going to make something called a half shell. A half shell is nothing but 3 double crochets. If it is a 7 double crochet shell, you will have to do 4 double crochets. Okay, so we're just doing 3 double crochets, and on top of the middle double crochet, that is, you'll have to skip 2 double crochets, and into the third one you will have to make 1 single crochet. So this is the pattern, guys. So into that is in between, in the middle stitch of this shell, you will be doing 1 single crochet. If it is a 7 shell, then you will be doing into the 5th double crochet you'll be doing this single crochet. So now again spot the single crochet between these two shells. On top of that you will make a double crochet shell. Now again into the third double crochet, 4, 1, 2, 3. Into the third double crochet we are going to do the single crochet, and now on top of the single crochet we will be doing the shell stitch. Okay, so I'm going to finish this row and I'll meet you back at the end of the row. So here I am at the end of the row. I've done one single crochet. Now here into the last stitch I'm going to do that is this is the single crochet from the previous row. So into this I'm going to do a half shell again. So this is how you end or start a row. Okay, so that is, if the previous row has a half shell, you will start just with the chain 1 and go into the single crochet space and make a shell. If the row ends with a single crochet, for example here in this row, when you come back here you will be doing a half shell. If it has a single crochet in the previous row, you will do a half shell. If it has a half shell, you will do a single crochet. So this is how you start or end the row. Okay, I'm going to continue making this for a few more rows, and I'll show you how the end product looks like. Okay, you can use this stitch to make a top or a purse, or you can just use it over any pattern that you want to make. You just have to get the foundation chain right. Okay, so I'll meet you back once I finish a few rows. So I've completed a few rows here. This is how the end product looks like. If you do try out a pattern using this shell stitch, do tag me on Instagram at Soumya_yarnwonders, and do leave your doubts in the comment section below, and do subscribe to Yarn Wonders to learn more about crocheting. Thank you.